It's the rundown. It's brought to you by Dietz and Watson Dietz Nuts. These are not regular nuts. They're meat nuts. The world's first meat nuts.
They're incredible.
Do you have this maple?
Tommy?
Which one do you have?
You said you were going to try some.
Do you have the maple one?
This is the original.
I like the
Tommy
maple.
said he was going to try some live on air.
They're fantastic.
Tommy is a big sausage guy. That's not a joke about anything but the fact that he's Italian.
It's like what like a beef jerky stick
Yeah, it's
wants
good.
to be.
And
It's like it wishes it was this.
Here's
I was a
big
little
one.
scared by these, to be honest. And then I had them, and I was like, okay.
There's a lot
It's
in
also
the bag.
protein, so
Yes.
like beach season coming up.
Yeah, I'm trying not to eat carbs.
Thank you, Tommy.
Actually good.
I'm trying
I'm
not to eat
opening your
carbs. You can
mind.
stuff your face with a whole bag of these, and it's like no carbs.
I saw you did the cheese board last night.
Yeah.
Well,
So
the
this is
cheese
right up
board?
the alley.
What kind of
Last
cheese
night,
is
like
it?
11 o'clock. I did manchego, mozzarella, Havarti,
Okay.
goat.
Oh,
I had a jar of pickles
okay.
and prosciutto.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
fancy.
Any crackers?
Yeah.
No carbs. That was the whole point.
That's wild, man.
That's lean.
So-
I love crackers.
I wanted them, but
Love them.
I'm gonna get all these Dietz nuts and I'm gonna put it into my next cheese board.
You're gonna be
You
jacked.
ever get the table water crackers? The little fucking, I
Oh,
eat like a
so
whole
good.
sleeve of those in
So good.
2 minutes.
Ritz crackers with all that butter. You want to put it out? You can put it
No,
out.
I thought about it. I double.
Okay.
I wish no one noticed
You,
that.
you double guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're,
Yeah, please.
We
So
do
Dietz
cups now.
nuts,
We do cups.
they're meat nuts, and you can get them at dietzandwatson.com, D-I-E-T-Z, Watson and Watson.com. Go try them today.
Decent Watson, that's some Philly-based company right there.
Oh
We
yeah,
got a
that's
little
right.
Philly-
80-year-old.
Yeah, that's right. Decent
Philly.
Watson's been around, brother.
I need some water after eating
Dude,
these.
they're out here, bro. A little water ice, maybe.
We'll start because Rona's on the program with Bryce Harper.
Ooh-wee.
He ended the Washington Nationals.
As a franchise,
Done.
they're fucking done.
Finito.
Quiet,
Finito.
please, a little more quiet.
Thank you, Tommy. We're talking Bryce Harper. Jesus
Now,
Christ.
this is, I obviously hate Bryce Harper, and I hate the Phillies, but this was so cocky, and I don't like the Nationals. So I was actually rooting for Bryce Harper and the Phillies last night. Not rooting for, but I got
Sucks that he's team Portnoy.
Sucks. So fucking bad. So bad. But
I wish Dave was here to defend himself. Dave is a full-out like Philly sports fan right now.
True story.
He
Also,
loves.
yeah, go ahead.
No, he
sorry.
loved Nick Foles. He loves Harper,
Yeah.
and he roots against Kyrie. It's like, could you be more of a Philly guy?
Also, like Bryce Harper, you're a huge Barstool guy. Why don't you do some more Barstool content?
Yo,
You know?
when
we would
when
get
he-
blasted. Remember we got blasted for that?
Oh,
When we
yeah.
had Jay Cutler on
Oh, yeah.
KFC radio? He was so mad.
Yeah. That was, looking back on that, Cutler doing that interview at the time he did it, and being like, you can't have Dave on.
Right.
It's just.
And then Dave was like, you ruined him for the future stuff. But like, where's
Bryce putting
Harper?
on the quilted hoodie the other day
Yeah, it was
put me
awesome.
in a fucking pretzel, though. I was like, I hate this guy, but
What do you mean? He's wearing your hoodie.
I know, now I can't hate him as
He's
much.
so
you know?
unhateable, and he even
Oh,
did
that's not true.
No,
He's very
last night
hateable.
the cocky shit that he did last night
that's awesome.
was so likable,
So
and then he
awesome.
just turned it into a full-on wrestling thing.
Yep.
And I even yesterday on the radio, you were talking about, is it too early to be out on the Cubs? And
No, I'm not.
Not out, but is
I'm
it
down.
too early for me to be like positive that the Phillies are going to
Yeah.
at least win the NL East and maybe go further?
I
than that?
bummed
Have you
my-
been watching the Mets, bud?
All right.
Because, you got some competition.
All right, you're right.
No, but listen, when he ran out there and he was like hyping him up
Awesome.
and pumping him up, and
Makes
then
baseball
the fact
fun.
that he blasted that ball to the fucking moon. Did you hear the Nationals announcer? His
What'd he
first
say?
at bat when he struck out. It was either, I don't know if it was TV or radio, but the Washington Nationals announcer was like, I have been waiting for this day since Bryce signed. Like, this was the moment we were all waiting for. It's the time where you step back, you take your announcer hat off, and you just live as a fan. And he struck him out. He's like, and it lived up to the hype. It's like, bro, it's the first inning. Relax.
Also, like,
and then he
the
went on to go
guy's
like,
got a
so cocky.
like 3 for 5 with a fucking.
13-year deal. He's going to play about 700 more games against the Nationals.
Take it easy. They all.
You know what? If the Nationals even exist after last night, because I think they need to be relegated.
I think they won today.
Well,
It doesn't even matter.
very
Doesn't
lucky.
even
It
matter.
doesn't
Doesn't
even
even
fucking
matter.
matter.
Does
Bryce
it? You
put
don't,
him
you
in a
don't, you don't,
body
re-
bag.
you don't recover long term from something like that,
It's
Dan.
awesome though. Like he really is. Like, we were talking about on the radio. Like he's not Mike Trout level of good, but he is 10 times Mike Trout in terms of like eyes on him, want to watch him, want to see what he's doing.
It's crazy how much he's just energized all of Philadelphia.
Do you mind that he's just like blatantly pandering, or you like it? Like everything he wears
Of
is
course
Philly,
I don't
everything he
fucking
says.
mind. What? How could I
it's-
mind about that?
You're right. I mean, I guess if I was in your shoes, I would like it, but
Dog still's name is Wrigley though.
That is fucked up. He's got to change his name to Vet.
That's why I like.
to Vet
That's why
Stadium.
can I tell you I actually don't hate Bryce Harper yet because I'm like still in the back of my head and be like, Cubs could still get him. Who knows?
Fuck
Just
Harper.
because his dog's name is Wrigley?
Yeah, I mean that was like the main reason everyone thought he was going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to name your dog something like.
Something ambiguous. You can't just name him Wrigley. No, but I love him right now. It's an incredible honeymoon. Like it's like the very expensive top shelf honeymoon. It's going
You
great
guys are
right now.
fucking every night.
It's oh my god, and the
Yeah.
sex is amazing. Fucking
doing
long
your
shot.
sex
shaky
with Bryce
shit.
Harper is
The
awesome.
big bat.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
The big bat.
He's swinging the big one.
So I mean, it might come crashing back down to earth at some point.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah, I mean he's like a
13
career
years.
250 hitter.
Right, if that.
He'll finish with like 67 RBIs this year.
But for right now, it's like the excitement we need right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well,
we
that's the
needed this.
thing. Everything's true about Mike Trout. He's not as good, but he is like a showman. But a showman only gets you so far, bro.
Right.
At the end of the day, you got.
But in a game like last night, that's like
Huge.
the perfect
what
point
a
of like
moment.
if he weren't a showman, maybe like the 2 strikeouts is just, and he winds up having like a 1 for 5 game or
Agreed.
something like that.
Agreed.
But he played into how much they hated him there, and it was incredible to watch for it.
The fans traveled well too. That was impressive. They like
Dude,
were louder than
Phillies
the
out
fucking
here,
Nets.
bro.
Man. Russell Westbrook over in the NBA, 20, actually 21 assists. As far as I'm concerned, he's the first person to ever do it because Wilt Chamberlain doesn't count. These things just, I don't count anything Wilt did.
It's insane.
It's insane. And I know he was 8 of 23. I know it's not that efficient.
Well, yeah, of course he
I know,
was.
I know that, they want him to get these rebounds, so they make it happen. I know he refused to come out of the game to do it. Blah, 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 blah. This is fucking awesome.
Looking
it's
at
fucking
just
incredible.
looking, I tweeted the box score. I was like,
Makes
this
no
is
sense.
just awesome to look at.
I've never even considered that's a possibility.
Right.
I was like
Right.
20, what? What does
And
that
he
mean?
did it on
Yeah.
purpose.
I know.
Like
Well-
he went into the game knowing that he was going to go 20,
Did
20,
he?
20.
Probably.
Did he say it beforehand?
But he walked
I
in
know
wearing
when-
the Crenshaw the
Yeah.
Crenshaw shirt or whatever
Yeah.
for Nipsey Hussle. He has it adding up to 60.
I know.
Like, do you think
But
that
I
he was
think
going to
he
score
was, like-
60 points?
I think he was just like, I'm going to play my ass off for Nipsey. And then the fact that it adds up to 60 with rolling 60s, I think was just
I wish he hadn't
unbelievable
gotten that
serendipity.
last rebound.
You can't go into a game saying, I'm going to do 20.
I think he
It's
did.
never-
dude.
no,
I think
no,
they
it's
No,
tried it
that
and
is
said-
right. Dude, he did it
That's
for
like
a whole
s-
season
that-
with the triple double.
But 20.
Yeah, I know.
For Nipsey.
But that's Russ.
That's like saying I'm gonna hit 5 home runs today. Like it doesn't happen. It's happened once. You
But I
can't
feel like
call your
Russ-
shot.
Babe Ruth? It's
I
like
feel like Russ is
legendary.
like that though. Like he doesn't really care if they win or lose. He's just stats.
21 assists is almost. You can't force that.
I think he
Like,
did, dude.
you
I
still
think his
need other
will.
people.
Oh, it was
fucking hit
21
buckets.
assists or 21 rebounds?
21 assists.
Gotta not do that last one.
Right, you got to keep it at 20
Stop.
across.
Yeah.
I feel like he, unless I see a video or a tweet or something saying I'm gonna go 20 for rolling 60s, I can't buy that stuff.
But why else would he have done it then?
I mean, why you try to get as many points, rebounds, and assists as you can fucking get.
I really, in my heart of heart, think that it was intentional, and I think
That's
that
the
there's
cockiest thing of all time.
the only person who could do it.
Yeah.
Ever,
Yeah.
ever,
Yeah.
ever. The
Right.
only person who could want to do
Right.
it and actually
And
do
that's
it.
why you can say whatever you want about Westbrook. Same thing I was just saying. It's not efficient, and this, that, and the other thing. He is one of a kind for that very reason. He can do things that no one else can on a basketball court.
Tommy was asking beforehand, what is rolling 60s?
It's a gang in Los Angeles.
Right,
I was
Tommy?
not asking that, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't either. So
So he was like a
explain
gang
it to
member
Tommy and
who
Big
like
Cat.
was reformed, but he was in rolling 60s.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
he's
what I was-
like.
that's
I don't
That's
think
what we
he's.
were saying
Yeah, that's what
before.
we were saying before.
We were talking before.
I
we were
heard
talking
Tommy's
about-
in it.
We were like,
He's
yeah,
a
it's
member of the
gang
rolling
thing.
60s.
Yeah, we got it.
Conor McGregor, he tweeted out a picture of Khabib and his wife at their wedding, and she's wearing like a blanket over her,
Full
which is
blanket.
obviously some sort of religious custom or whatever. But it's not like a burqa where there's like an eye slit. It's not like sheer where you can see through it.
It's not like a
it's a
ghost where there's holes
motherfucking.
You look like
yeah.
my ghost costume from like 6
Yeah.
years ago.
It's a motherfucking blanket. And he just tweeted out, your wife's a blanket, mate. And I'm sure people are fired up. I didn't even look at the backlash. That's a funny ass tweet. It's a funny caption. The picture is just hilarious.
Where is Conor McGregor right now? Like what's
On the run, I think.
No, I think he's
what's
good.
Robbie, where are we? It's one of those like what's
Yeah,
okay, you gave us
Robbie's
you don't even have to
shaking
say
it. He
anything,
said
Robbie.
good.
Your looks
he's
said
in-
everything.
I mean,
we
well-
don't know.
Yeah, we're in limbo with Conor.
We're
Like, can
just,
you like him? Can we drink the whiskey?
yeah.
I'll just say this.
Can we laugh at the tweets?
To
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did you see Habib's response?
no,
What?
what do you say?
It's pretty bad. Habib responded with, a picture of Connor with his hand up Terry Murray's skirt. Terry Murray is a woman who is accusing Connor of fathering her child. And
Okay.
Khabib's said, "You are a rapist, and the law will find you."
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Well, that's serious. Those guys really don't like each other.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, that is.
No, I was unaware as well.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I thought he was going to tweet, like, pictures of Connor, like, with his face mangled. Because it's hard talking shit to some guy when you beat the absolute fuck out of him. It's
And
pretty, like,
he's
what are you doing, dude?
Facing
Like,
some
he's-
serious charges.
well, right. But
Keeps
even
saying,
just on a
Connor keeps
competitive
saying
level,
that
it's like, you don't
Khabib's
get to talk.
afraid for the rematch. It's like, why the fuck would he be afraid of the rematch,
Yeah.
bro?
He'll do that, like, without training. Whatever,
Like-
let's do it again. But to come over the top with just you are a rapist with a...
Literally,
with
he
proof
said
with picture?
he said you are a rapist, and then he said you're a hypocrite, and justice will find you. It's somebody's gonna end up
out?
dead.
Yeah, I mean, if it's official...
Somebody's gonna end up dead.
Damn. It's tough to
You better get away from this.
I'm away from it.
Okay.
It's tough to try and joke
Are
your
you
way
renouncing?
through rape shit.
Yeah. Are you
I-
renouncing Team McGregor?
No, not
No,
yet. But
but-
I've said if the
charges.
allegations are even slightly true, yes.
Right. Well, that's you're a stand-up guy. We'll wait and see.
Without all the rape stuff and without the religious stuff, it's funny. When you add all that in, it becomes
Gets
less
pretty
funny.
serious.
Yeah.
Gets pretty serious.
But even on a
real
level of
fast.
just like, yo, you got your ass kicked by this guy. You don't get to tweet him like that ever again. You know what I mean?
Right.
But give her some eye holes in the blanket. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
it is.
She's
Or
running
just
into walls out
Don't
there.
even, not even an eye hole, just a mouth hole.
He can't even breathe under there. It's probably so
Yeah.
hot.
Probably a dense blanket. Like,
Ugh.
get her a straw to breathe
Scuba
out.
mask.
A
Yeah.
periscope for her mouth.
Charles Oakley says that Jeff Bezos wants to buy the Knicks. I think. I don't know. I didn't read that at all, but that's apparently a headline. There's only one guy in the world who can do this.
Just buy it cash.
Yeah, like-
not a finance deal.
Right.
Do you
Straight
want
cash.
this?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Dude, I would pick a person.
I'm
on the
not.
planet,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want them.
Okay, all right. So James Dolan aside,
He is literally the
obviously,
worst.
Yeah, yeah.
What about Jung-un?
I feel like
Yes.
Bezos would be
Yeah?
a terrible owner.
Yes, but he's better than James Dolan.
That's true.
I do think that there's something to these owners. If they have so much money and they buy a team so that it's like their toy, I think they'll like go. Like Jeff Bezos will probably go all in and try to get like one ring and then not care about it. But I think we'd get one. Like Mark
Does he
Cuban-esque,
like
where it's like,
basketball?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't
That's
know
the other
anything
thing.
about
Like
him.
if he doesn't,
But
But
I
it's-
think like I need like a Steinbrenner-esque owner who's like, I just want to win. Like I don't know what the fuck James Dolan wants in his. He just wants to play in the band. He's got to go. I would take anybody, anything, and the only person. I mean, when you buy the Knicks, you're buying the Garden. You're buying into Cablevision. You're buying like New York City. You have to have so much money.
How much
There's
are the
only one
Knicks
man.
worth? If
It's like $5 billion. Or
is it
something?
$5
It's like
billion?
who else is on the list?
of,
Who else
of
could
who
bu-
could buy? I
Yeah.
mean, I guess Bill Gates, and then it goes to like sultans in the Middle East. Which I
People
don't
need to
want
buy
that.
more Jay-Z albums. That's
Yeah.
what you need.
Yeah.
What?
Like Jay-Z needs
If he
to
gets a
buy.
Oh
little
well,
cash.
yeah. I mean,
Well, how much
I mean,
does
Jay-Z
Jay-Z have?
Jay-Z bought like a sliver of 1% of the Nets.
He Swansea'd it.
I mean, yes, exactly.
It's not the worst
Jay,
move.
He
Jay
bought
has
courtside
like,
trying to
seats.
get a little clout.
Jay has like 800 or 900 million. That is like, you're
So,
not
yeah,
even in
that's
the
what I'm
fucking
saying.
conversation.
Can't
He
buy
said
shit
he's
with it.
He's been offered over $5 billion. Dolan said that.
Yeah, I bet. The Garden alone, just forget about the team, like
so
just the
much money.
building. It's the biggest, most important building in the in the
And
middle
how
of the
much is
biggest city.
Bezos worth? Am I making up $4 billion?
No,
Probably.
he's worth
Yeah,
more than that.
he was worth 120. Now he's worth 70 because his wife, he lost half. But
What about Zuckerberg?
I don't want him. That actually might be the one guy I'll keep Dolan. Like, I don't know if I
Bezos
want
is
Zuck.
worth $149.2
Oh,
billion.
149. That's more than
That's
4.
ashtray money.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a little
yeah,
bit.
Just a
That's
little bit more.
ashtray money.
A little bit.
Yeah, he should
So
just
he
do
could
it
buy
as
the
a-
Knicks cash.
What about
cash
Bezos?
with, like-
That's who you really want. Is you want Bezos' wife to buy it.
Yeah.
She's gonna be wealthy. She wants 70 mil.
There you go. That's smart.
Boom.
But that's how Ballmer did it. Ballmer just was like, all right, I'm going to just do it cash and just got the deal done. And that's how you could cut everybody else out. You just need a rich motherfucker.
I mean,
Anyone
although
would be
that
better than
didn't,
this.
really work. So I guess that's not the best thing to shoot
You need to
for,
make a
but-
list and just start tweeting at people. Seriously.
I mean, it's going to be a very short list.
Right.
To be able to buy a $5 billion team.
We can circle the people and
But
just
just
like, do
do
it.
reverse psychology them and make them feel like they're poor if they
Yeah,
don't
like
do
you
Yeah,
won't buy
bro.
it. You won't buy this.
Bitch.
You won't be the
broke
king
boy.
of New York.
Jeff Bezos, you broke boy.
Exactly.
Patagonia.
What if Bezos bought it and just moved it? That'd be a
You know what? Sure. Whatever.
Would you still be a fan
That'd
or
be
would you
crazy.
go?
I would. I thought about this like with the Rams and shit. I think I would just continue to be a fan. I don't go to many games for my teams as is. I just follow them like on fucking TV and on the internet. I don't care where they are. Although with my teams, I would take it as an opportunity to set myself free. Like, peace.
You should.
Yeah.
I don't want to root for these teams anymore.
Liberty.
Patagonia, speaking of the rich people, Patagonia is saying they will not make brand like custom vests for the investment bank or finance bros. Now it has to do with like the oh, actually this is perfect for Barstool Sports because we're so environmentally sound now with our water bottles. They will not make any custom vests for the finance boys for anybody who's not going green. Which there's going to be a lot of finance bros who are very upset because I can't imagine many of them are environmentally sound.
Yeah.
But when you see the finance bro in the Patagonia vest,
Oh, yeah.
it's a creature you know what you're getting. I mean, that is like you're wearing like a big red flag.
Yeah.
Look at me.
How many were they making that they had to announce
it's news,
that they're not doing it
No, a lot. They
anymore?
ruined vests for everyone.
But they were making personalized like company
Oh, yeah.
for every company had
Yeah,
their
some
own
of that
vest like
logo
like
on
a
it.
uniform.
Yeah,
think
pretty
so.
much.
So like Bear Stearns dudes are just walking around
Well,
with their
not
uniform
Bear
on.
Stearns.
Not Bear Stearns. But
That
too
just
soon, bro.
shows like the last time we knew anything about finance.
exactly. But I don't know shit about
This
finance.
is where
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
world
sure
crumbled.
it's like JP Morgan, Citigroup, whatever, and it's like no, not. And I bet you this is the only thing that'll get them to go green. They're like, well, we need the Patagonia vest, so get rid of the water bottles.
True.
Could you wear someone else's vest, or is that like stolen valor
No,
in
you
the
can't.
finance?
Never wear
guys.
another man's vest.
You couldn't just
If,
go
like,
out
a
and
Goldman
buy the
Sachs
Bear
dude
Stearns
was
one.
wearing like a Citigroup thing. It's like, come on. That'd
What
be
about
Mets,
like
Yankees.
what if they're like defunct now, like a
Oh,
Enron or
then
something
it's
like
like
Oh, you
that?
talking about
like a
secondary
throwback
market?
throwback
Yeah.
vests or something
That'd be
like that.
legit.
That's
You should start that.
the thrift shop. Yeah, I feel that.
Or maybe we could just start making them for these companies.
That's where
like,
I was gonna go. Like, bam, make our own stupid douchebag vests.
just write fucking Goldman Sachs.
We'll write
on
whatever
the
you
vest.
want on it.
Incredible.
We should just start selling all of them. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Citigroup, whatever. Go to the Barstool Sports store. Last up here, since March Madness is winding down, we got this guy. I would imagine, Dan, you have to hate this guy. He won like $1,500 on like a 14-cent parlay.
Look.
Oh, he's shaking his head. He's
Yeah,
shaking
I
his
mean,
head.
these guys are like, well, first of all, I hate these stories because it's like they're just publicizing it. So it's like anyone could do this. You know how hard that is to do? Second, the guy fucking, if you're going to bet real money. You could have made
He would have made like $10
so
billion,
much.
right?
If he bet $14 instead of 14, so what do you do?
14 cents, yeah.
This is stupid.
Marty.
Why would you even do
That's
that?
Why would
obnoxious,
you
you
even
know?
do that?
Yeah, because
That's
even
such
like
a
I
slap
could,
in the face.
I could see if it's like $5 because you're just like, I don't know, here's like $5. But like,
Right,
what is
14
cents?
cents?
It's like,
And what is $1,500? Like, are we reading a news story about a guy winning $1,500?
Yeah, that is
I just don't.
stupid.
I don't like those because it's like when they do the parlays, they're like, "Oh, look, this 15-team parlay." That's like hitting the lottery.
Yeah, it's literally
You're
just
never
guessing.
gonna do
yeah.
it. So when you put it in front of my face, now I'm thinking, "Ooh, if I parlay a couple things, it's never gonna happen."
How does a 14-cent parlay work?
I don't know. I don't even know you could put a 14-cent. Like, was it on
Yeah.
It's got to be at a book.
a sportsbook account?
Whatever he had like remaining in his account, he said just put that on.
Damn it, man.
Yikes.
That's interesting, at least, that he had that was his last play.
But that guy probably is then kicking himself, being like, well, fuck, if I had done it with
Yeah, he'll
like-
lose it right away.
Well, yeah, naturally. You're all degenerates, so
Right.
watch out. You know,
Correct.
fall over
It was just fucking tipped over.
I'm betting baseball. I hate it.
That's
Oh,
terrible. What a
that's
fucking
it.
idiot.
Dan said as long as he doesn't bet
I
once
bet
on
I'm
baseball,
like 0
he'll
and
laugh
5
his
Five
season.
games
I'm
today.
like 0 and
Yeah.
5 today.
The Phillies got
terrible.
bases
And then the
loaded
fucking
right
people
now.
downstairs are like, "Hey, what about a baseball gambling show?" I'm like,
Fuck you guys.
We said that we were going
Yo,
to.
the thought, like the fact that people don't like it would be like if sales was like, let's just do a show where you guys like live stream and you do drugs.
"Yeah."
It's like
the
it's a
worst. Be
fucking
safer.
raging, dangerous addiction.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, do more.
And Dave
How about
is
you
out.
shoot some heroin on fucking Periscope? It'll be great.
Yeah, and Dave's out. He's done.
It'd be like if Liz
I'm in.
drank like a full like fifth of vodka on every wine walk.
Yeah.
It's just like you're completely like
Can't handle it,
abusing the
man.
spice, and the fact that you're just dipping in for baseball is so dumb. We should
It's
be able
so
to
bad.
skip
I
a
know
rock
I'm gonna
off your
do it. Like
face.
you're
so
gonna
bad.
see Barstool Sports Advisors baseball
Oh, I mean,
edition in
it's
like 2
a
days.
absolute guaranteed lock.
Oh,
Bet the rent on that.
and it's
Fucking
not. I mean,
put a parlay down on you guys doing any type of gambling content that can possibly happen.
it's so
That's the
funny
Elite
too
Eight
because like,
women's basketball.
yeah, women's basketball. My relationship with Dave just goes in the fucking dumpster whenever he stops gambling. We just have nothing.
Nothing to talk about. And that's been me for 10 years.
Nothing to talk
I'm
about.
like, hey, Dave, what's up?
Yeah,
The other
yeah.
day we rode the elevator. I have not had like alone time with
ready
Dave
for this?
for more than
Dude,
like
you ready
30
for this?
seconds in like a decade. I was just sitting there like looking at the fucking gorilla painting, you know what I mean, on the wall, and we tried to do some small talk. I can't remember what. I was like, I would love if this elevator could blow up right now. I would love that.
All you
Like,
gotta do is talk about Dave.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really
Yeah,
like.
that is true. But even that, if I was just like, hey, like I like your fucking shirt, Dave, it's all so forced.
But he was in a funk yesterday. I don't know, he's like sick or something. And I was just like, hey man, that thing you said on radio was really funny. And he just like, perked
Yeah,
up.
oh yeah. All right, after show, I believe Rap Genius just wrote about this.
This is
rap
still
beef.
going on?
Double XL wrote about it. Rap
Jesus
What are they
Genius.
saying about it?
Christ, Kevin.
Most of them are just presenting the facts, just like here's what happened.
If you could choose any person, any celebrity to meet to be like the ambassador to aliens, who you choose? Who you think would be like a good, like the aliens would meet and be like, you know what, he's pretty tight.
Prince.
Well, Prince.
Yeah.
Are you saying Prince is alive still?
He's alive in all of us. He's alive in our hearts.
You're deep, man. What about anybody else from the rap game? You got anybody else you respect on a level to do that?
I mean, there's lots of respect, but I don't know about to that extent.
Would you send Ghostface out there?
Why would we want to send him there?
Maybe if the aliens are being hostile.
Hey, that's fucking ridiculous, bro. I bet you think that's really cute, right? That you brought that up. Hey, Ghostface. It's fucking stupid.
I was curious
No.
to hear
It's
your
dumb.
thoughts
It's dumb.
on the rest of the
It's
of beef in the
ridiculous.
rap game.
No, there's no beef anywhere.
Pusha
with
and Drake?
anyone. I don't know about nothing.
No, all right.
Nope.
I feel you. I get that.
I don't like beef.
Keep your nose clean out of it. I feel you.
I keep my nose clean and dirty.
What about the wrestling world? You want to dabble in that a little more?
Nah, I'd like to slam you through a fucking wall.
But Rap Genius, or I guess it's just Genius now.
Do they annotate the
they-
interview?
Wait, Rap
yeah.
Genius is a place you just read the lyrics.
Yeah, but they also do like video. They do like they're big. They like in the music world they make content. And they said that I baited him. I don't appreciate that at all. But all the hip hop outlets are writing about it. And then Action tweeted today.
Yeah, all caps.
He's an all caps guy. I don't know if
And
that
he used
should be
almost all his
surprising.
characters. He maxed
Well,
out his
so
characters.
I guess
He
not
said,
to,
let me just read
go
this.
ahead, yeah.
Dudes will do anything for clicks, and it's sad. The main purpose of me doing any appearances is to promote my book. That's it. I have no beef with anybody, and to try to stir things up for frat boy high fives and laughs deserves a slam through a wall. That's it.
All right, so off the heels of me saying that Dave only cares about himself, I'm gonna actually make this about myself for a quick second.
The floor is yours.
I actually had no problem. I watched it. It was like, it was kind of a weird slip in, but it was also weird that if he just reacted correctly, it wouldn't have been a thing.
I mean, I think he acted like I snuck it in. I mean, that is literally what we do on that show.
Right.
We talk about hypotheticals, and one of the things you do is like, would I send one of my enemies in there? I was going to bring up Ghostface Killer one way or another. I didn't think he would like it if I was like, here is the Ghostface Killer
Right.
portion of the show.
Right.
So I thought I did it in a way
That's
that
fair.
actually allowed him to either joke
Yeah.
about it or just say, nah, man, keep it moving. But if you are on the show and you're a rapper and I'm trying to like tell the whole story, I'm going to talk about your very public feud with another very famous rapper. Or tell me ahead of time you're not allowed to talk about that. Then we can decide whether we want to do this. But I don't know. I thought the way the interview was going, I thought he was going to like kind of just clown around about it or be like, nah, man, like I don't talk about that anymore.
You know what it
He went
reminded me
nuts.
of?
That's fine. I actually like that too, though. Like I'm okay with his reaction. I just don't like the idea that like people are like you didn't do your homework, you ambushed him. Like I knew what it was.
No, I think
knew
that's
I knew what
unfair.
I was doing.
Yeah,
I
that's
wanted
unfair.
to ask it. I did it in the way that we do our show, and so I'm okay with everything I did. I'm okay with him wanting to throw me through a wall.
Well, so the question I was going to ask was, at what point I really did want to go and smoke some hash with him.
Well,
So at what point can I text him
About the hash?
about the hash?
I think that
well, you know what he did say, and it's a funny dig. It's on it'll be out the full interview tomorrow. He was like, listen, I was on the toilet, I was taking a shit. I didn't have to come here and do this show. I already been here before. I already did the good one. So he's
So
still
the hash
like
is
you.
still on?
Yes.
Okay,
so,
cool.
So
So I got
he'll
no
actually
problem. Yeah,
probably
we still do
he'll
the
still
hash.
be like he'll
Okay.
probably like you even
Maybe
more.
you just
like,
show up with me.
I don't know if that'll go well.
But what if you have some primo hash though?
Like I'm not
just
trying
had
to.
a-
I don't.
I would need like a piece off.
flat-
Obviously, if we're having like an Action Bronson versus Barstool like feud, then I'm not going to go smoke the hash. But I did
I mean,
want to
I
go
don't think it
smoke
needs
the
to be
hash.
like that, but I don't think He
I'll give it some
likes
time.
me.
I'll give it some time.
I think it was like when
I don't
Smitty
fuck with
and,
Albanians, so
I think it was when Smitty and Willie had their like thing right away on the radio, and it was like he just didn't fully understand like what the environment is always like at Barstool, and almost like the timbre of the sense of humor. And I think that even if he were to like stay here longer, or if he had done more with us, he would kind of understand how it is that everything is going to come up, like everything is going to get talked about eventually.
Bro,
and I think that there was a little disconnect.
He was supposed to have a meeting afterwards to potentially do more, and I was
Right.
like, listen, if you come in here, like Spider might chirp you about Ghostface Killer, like Spider might
just-
fucking dress up like Ghostface and fucking play a prank
It's
on
like
you.
a
I don't
locker
know.
room, bro.
I mean,
You, like,
yeah,
just fire back
everybody,
to him and be like, "Your dick's
everybody
small."
can catch it around
And
here.
some of
and
us
again,
don't
I
even
don't
know
think,
who Ghostface Killer is.
I didn't.
It's like,
like
goes
rolling
everywhere.
60s.
Right.
Is Ghostface Killer like the mob to like us? Like, is it like our bookie coming after us? Like you don't talk about them?
No.
Do you
he's
think
just
it's
a
like the
rapper.
boogeyman? Do
just
you think
had-
Ghostface Killer is like a thing, like the boogeyman?
That's what
like
I
a
He's just a
tale?
guy.
Oh,
He's
he's
just
just a
another
guy.
rapper who they had a beef.
It's a name. It's a
See,
person's
I was
name.
trying to, so people like yourself can understand the beef.
I would be very
Yeah.
interested in that.
So Hash, yes or no?
Sure. Fuck it.
He did this
I will
thing
not
where he
be
kept on
coming,
saying,
but-
"Pfft." That's how he squishes his hash, and I was like, I gotta see this.
Hey, Rowan, the Phillies just took the lead.
He's the best hash guy in the
Phillies
world.
just took the lead? Let's fucking go,
Oh,
dog.
okay, so I spoke
Let's go
too
watch
soon.
it. That's the rundown.
But yeah, I didn't think you. I think the whole thing has been a little overblown. I don't.
Yeah, I
think you,
just think
I
when
don't think
someone,
you did anything.
I think it was
overtly
all
wrong.
fine until but when you say I'm gonna throw you through a fucking
Wait,
wall.
are these is like Double XL and Genius? Are they saying like rapper Kevin Clancy?
Do they
should
yeah,
be.
do they know that you
Genius
rap?
should like fucking search in their own database and
Should
find
you
a
put
couple
out
of
a
rap
diss?
records. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. Watch out, action. You can catch it too.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
No, I don't think I can battle an actual rapper. That would be a problem.
Well,
throw it out
not with
there.
that attitude.
Well, I was thinking that if I were, hypothetically, to do it, it would be like, it almost puts him in a bad spot because I'm punching up so much on this one that if he were to have to respond to me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Just
that's
do it for the
ridiculous.
clips, brother.
It's like MGK with Eminem, but times a billion because I'm not a rapper.
Nah, I wouldn't say you're not a rapper. You got songs.
I was gonna say maybe I was thinking about trying to get Ghostface in here and be like, yo, like let's talk aliens, man. What do you got?
What if
put in
one of
the
them
call?
like got shot though because of you?
Yeah, that would be bad.
What if you
Really
got shot?
bad.
That would be great.
That would
for
be good.
Street
I did think like going forward, I do not want any problems with him. He scares me. But in the moment, had he gone like Jim Rome, Chris Everett, and like actually thrown
Would've
me
been
through
great.
a wall, I mean,
Would've been
all-time viral. Even just the chirping has gone all over the place. If he threw me through a wall,
Would have been great.
it would have been classic.
What would you do if you could plan it out now, knowing that he might throw you through a wall? How would you physically react to him like touching you and laying hands on you? Would you go
I
limp
would,
like
I would
Dave?
have to go dead legs.
you
try to
That's
kiss
got to
him?
be the Barstool move if you're ever like physically
legs?
accosted.
Start
Yeah, just go dead.
Screaming
away.
assault, assault, assault.
I would probably do right now, what came to my mind is, how absolutely dare you, sir? I would go with that guy.
Sir.
Dead legs and how dare you? You
broke
never
my
know, man.
glasses.
Beef with Action Bronson.
All right,
Didn't see
well,
that
come
one
with
coming.
me and we'll do the hash.
Probably not, but you
That
go
would,
do
no,
it.
that would be hilarious if you showed up.
Imagine if I just showed up. Hey,
There's
he
a
might not even
chance.
remember.
Right.
Who I am. To me, I'm just like a
Right.
generic frat boy.
Right.
I'll put on a Patagonia vest.
Maybe
Hey,
wear
how's it
your,
going?
maybe wear like a like a teak or a TK or some Greek letters. She'd be like, "What's up, dude?" We bring a paddle. Hey, what's up?